Another verse is Romans chapter 5 verse 17. It says, "For if by one man's offense death reigned by one, much more they which receive abundance of grace and of the gift of righteousness shall reign in life by one Jesus Christ." This verse is comparing the sin of Adam, which brought condemnation to mankind, and the sacrifice and obedience of Jesus Christ, which brought salvation to mankind. Salvation it brought came with abundant life, it came with grace, it came with forgiveness, and it came with righteousness. The sacrifice of Jesus Christ has brought us to right standing before God. Abundant righteousness, abundant grace to overcome sin and live a righteous and fulfilled life. Psalm 36 verse 8 says, "They shall be abundantly satisfied with the fatness of thy house, and thou shalt make them drink of the river of thy pleasures." What is the pleasures of God? That's what does God delight in. Number one, creation. God delights in the beauty of his creation. Number one, he made us in his own image, and he created heaven and earth. Number two, relationship. God delights in relationship with man. That is why God himself facilitated the reconciliation process between himself and mankind by sending his son to come and die for us in the cross of Calvary. Number three, righteousness and justice. God is fair and just. Number four, mercy and compassion. Through the sacrifices of Jesus Christ, we have been given the grace to seek mercy and compassion from the throne room. Number five, salvation. Just like Luke chapter 15 verse 7 says, that in heaven there's rejoicing over one sinner. So when a sinner gives his life to Christ and somebody has been added to the kingdom of God, heaven rejoices. Number six, worship. God delights in the worship offered to him by us. If man will not worship God, God is going to raise the non-living things, the plants, to worship him. So God feeds on the worship given to him by man, by his children, by the sons and daughters of God. Number seven, obedience. When we obey God and walk in his will for us, it delights God. That it pleasures God. It makes him happy with us. That's why you find out that when you're walking according to the will of God, things go smoothly for you. You will feel fulfilled and accomplished because you're going according to the will of God for your life. After all said and done, one thing is common in this, and what is common, you cannot give what you don't have. To talk of what you don't have in abundance. If you want love, you give love. If you want peace, you give peace. If you want patience, you give patience. If you want kindness, you give kindness. If you want joy, you give joy. If you want compassion, you give compassion. If you want life, you live and let live. So whatever you want to get, you have to give. You have to give all these things, cultivate it. You cannot say, okay, I'm carrying the problems of my past into my future, and you expect people to overlook your past. So you cultivate it, you sow it, you plant it, you water it, and you're going to reap in abundance. So let us abide by the laws of abundance. The laws of abundance is whatever you desire, you have to give, you have to sow, you have to water, you have to plant, and you're going to get it in return. I hope this message has blessed you. See you soon. Shalom.